We're back in the kitchen today. This guy has lost 12.5 pounds in a week doing Whole30. Today I'm going to show you a Whole30 lunch that's quick and easy and has some leftovers for you. You're going to enjoy it. Maybe it'll lose you a couple pounds too, right now. Here comes the noise, bringing it loud. Welcome back, and thank you for coming back to our channel if you've been here before. If not, thanks for being here. And if you would, please subscribe before you leave and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm really excited. I've been on Whole30 on and off. We decided to really dedicate ourselves to it a week ago. We're going to do the 30 days. 7 days in, 12.5 pounds down for me, which is awesome. And I'm excited about this. It really has gotten that momentum going for me. And so today I'm going to talk about a really quick lunch that I think you'll like. You'll look at it and be like, is that healthy? Is that really something I should be eating? And the answer is yes. So we're going to do that real quick. I've done a little bit of prep. I'm going to show you that. So let's turn around and look at what that is. So some really simple ingredients to this recipe. 1 full red pepper, yellow pepper, green pepper, whatever you choose, whatever you got in the refrigerator. A half of a sweet onion, yellow onion, whatever you got. Red onion if you want as well, just up to your taste. This is a half of a sweet onion and 1 full red pepper, because that's what I have. And then I'll have another pound and a half of ground beef. So we're going to get some spices together. I'll show you that right now. Cook up the beef, drain it. Cook up these vegetables, mix it all together, and we're going to have kind of some add-ons to that. So here we go. Start by getting the cast iron skittle started up here. We're going to do kind of medium heat. Put a little bit of oil on it. Usually I like to use avocado oil, but today I'll just use a little bit of vegetable oil and get that heated up in there. And we'll get our ground beef in there and start cooking. All right, see, we're just about cooked, so I'm going to get this off the stove. I'm going to get it in a strainer, and I'm going to get my vegetables cooking. All right, I got the meat off, a little bit of meat, cleaned it out for the most part, doesn't matter. Let's get our vegetables cooking. So we're just going to do a little bit more vegetable oil and dump them in there. Now for my taste, I like my vegetables to soften up quite a bit. I'm not a huge crunchy vegetable fan and something like this, so I'm going to cook these to a nice kind of where they start to get more softened up a bit. And then we'll put our meat back in here and we'll have the basis of our meal, and then we will put everything together, which everything will include a few other ingredients. Okay, our vegetables are about where I like them. Again, cook to your preference. If you like them a little crunchier, don't go as long. If you like them even more soft than this, go longer. But you can see the onions are starting to get that little bit of caramelization to them. The peppers have a little bit more, less crunch and a little bit more flexibility to them, which is where I like them. So we're going to dump the ground beef back here, and we're going to mix it all up for a few minutes. All right, we have the meat and the vegetable medley cooked over there. Now we're going to prep our bowl, and we're going to make this into a semi-taco bowl, semi-salad, beef salad mixture. So let's get the salad prepped in the bowl, talk about the sauce that we're going to add in that's Whole30 compliant and really good, and get this done and eat it. So jump into that now. All right, so we bought this lettuce that I don't really love because it's kind of this whole stem and it has the stem still on it. But what I do is I've been chopping it up and it makes it a lot more bearable. So I just get a good chunk of what my serving will look like. And I get all this kind of put together. And yes, if you're wondering, I am using a cheese knife for all of this, but hey, it is what it is. So just chop it up into the size you like. Hopefully you're smarter than me and you just buy the lettuce you like. That's probably good enough. So we'll get that into our bowl as our base. All right, next I'm going to grab some of our meat medley and I'm going to put that on top. So there you go. You got your meat, you got your onions, your peppers, your lettuce, and now I'm going to put some sauces on it, and this is where it's going to kind of turn into a taco sort of thing. So first is El Tapatio, which is Whole30 compliant. So if you like hot sauce, this is definitely the eating plan for you because most hot sauces are good. Really what Whole30 is, from what I've found, is cutting out almost all sugar, so, and complex carbohydrates. So that means that stuff like this, it's higher in sodium, but it tastes really good and there's no sugar in there. So I get a good juice of El Tapatio for taste. And then here's the secret ingredient. Now stick with me here because this is non-conventional. But Primal Kitchen has these Whole30 compliant sauces. This one is the Caesar, made with avocado oil. It can be a marinade, it can be a dressing. It tastes a little like Caesar dressing, but really it's just really good flavor. It really tastes good. So I'm going to put a little bit in here, and that's going to mix it up and make it just kind of a creamier taste to it. It gives it a more of a salad feel, but with the tapatio and all the things we put in there, it really makes a good mix. So I would say put in a couple tablespoons, something like that. Whatever your plan says, but this is going to give me, as a guy, I'm going to have probably 1.5 servings of protein in here. I'm going to have my vegetables. I'm going to have a little bit of the sauces, which is fine. This should be a good meal, and it should bridge me well until dinner time. So I found a fork. I'm going to eat this thing right here in front of you. See how it tastes. I've had it before, so not a lot of surprise here. But I can tell you the smell is incredible. I'm going to put a little more tapatio in there. I didn't put a ton in there, just a little bit. The smell is the beef along with those onions that you can smell. A little bit of the spice of the tapatio and that creamy dressing. You can see here, whoops. It's a really nice, fresh looking medley that, if you're on Whole30, is Whole30 compliant, but even if you're not, it's just a really good lunch. And it's made at least 2 more servings, so. Good flavor, a little bit of spice. Maybe the extra tapatio was a bad idea. It's a little spicy, but it's really good. You won't regret it. So that's it. That's our little meal for today. It's our lunch. Could be a dinner. It has good leftovers, which leftovers are your friend when it comes to Whole30 because it's a lot of cooking. It's a lot of preparation. But don't be afraid of it. This morning for breakfast, I had eggs and 3 pieces of bacon. So this is a really neat eating plan. I don't even call it a diet. My wife and I say multiple times a day, I feel like this is not a diet. But really what you've done is you've cut sugar out of your life. And that is a big part. You don't realize how much sugar is in everything. It's a 30-day plan, and then after that you modify it. So I'm not an expert on it. Look it up, buy a book. There's people that are smarter than me. But this plan is working well, so make this. You'll see more Whole30 things on my channel here. If you're new here, again, please subscribe before you leave. Thank you very much. Follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. And once again, until next time.